Discussion starters from Movie Deck.
Here are some topics: revenge and morality.
Thanks. Let's start with revenge.
So the new M4 Mac Mini seems to be wowing everybody, and the biggest reason is because of the price-to-performance ratio, but another thing about it is what's really enticing everybody is the new form factor in the design language. This thing is so small, so compact, so tiny that it begs the question, can it be your travel computer? And I actually think it can be. So let's talk about that, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I get that done. Let's get into it. So now before we get started, I do want to address the elephant in the room, because I'm sure people in the comments are going to say, just get yourself an M2 or M3 MacBook Air if you want to travel with a computer. And of course, to those people I say, yes, getting a laptop is probably the better way to go about this when it comes to a laptop for travel, but I just want to show you what is possible with this new form factor of the Mac Mini, because again, for the price, the performance you get out of it, and again, the form factor, it really changes the way that you really view the Mac Mini as a desktop. Of course, it's going to be a desktop first, but in a situation where you need to travel with it, you definitely can, and let's get started on how exactly I'm going to be doing this. So first and foremost, you're going to need to get some sort of backpack or bag or something to carry all this stuff in, because even though it's not a lot of components, you still need a little bit of space in order to bring this on the go. So the backpack I'm going to be recommending is going to be the Tech Folio bag, the slim version by Waterfield. Now Waterfield makes some amazing products. So you do pay a little bit of a premium, but you definitely get your money's worth when it comes to just opening up such a beautifully made product, and you get the beautiful smell of it, and other properties that you get with something made out of full grain leather, like being able to patina over time, taking care of it, the fact that it smells so good. So just having something that's very high quality, well made, and a premium product at house, again, your Mac Mini and an external monitor and everything I'm going to mention is something that I do think people should take seriously. And this Tech Folio backpack has everything you're ever going to need when it comes to traveling with a Mac Mini or traveling with any tech item, right? So this Tech Folio backpack opens up to show two different sides to it, right? The front side is going to be kind of your organizer for all your different tech and your smaller miscellaneous things. I'm talking about your foldable keyboard, which we'll touch on later, your mouse, your cables, your chargers, your cords, whatever is a little bit smaller that needs to be organized and has to have a little section for it. It's going to go on this side. And then on the other side is where you would put your laptop traditionally, but in this situation, we're putting our espresso display in here with the cable as well as the Mac Mini. So that is why it's called the Folio backpack, because it folds itself up and then becomes a little bit more compact to then allow you to carry it as a normal backpack. They do have a larger one also if you need some extra space in there, if you want to fit more stuff, whether it is more tech items or even maybe some clothing for a weekend trip or something like that. But for the most part, I like the slimmer one because I just like to keep it as small and as compact as possible. But like I said, they do have a larger one if needed. So overall, I'm a big fan of this backpack, and I'm going to leave everything linked down below in order that I mention it if you guys do want to check it out. And now, of course, let's talk about the M4 Mac Mini that I have. I have the baseline model one, so it is 16 gigs of unified RAM, 256 gigs of storage, and like I mentioned in my previous videos, in the box itself, all you get is the computer as well as the power cable. Now, I do wish the power cable was USB-C and not the proprietary cable. Would have made this a little bit easier, but nonetheless, you do have to carry around the power cable that plugs into an AC adapter or a larger battery if needed. But that is the Mac Mini that I have, and right now on Amazon, I believe it's $50 off if you guys want to check it out. And then depending on when you're watching this, if it is Black Friday, it'll go down to, I believe, up to $100 off for $499 for the baseline model, which has been more than enough for my use cases for the Mac Mini. So having this as a travel companion or a travel computer is something that I never thought I would be able to do, but I'm very happy that I can do. And you're going to need three main things in order to use this as a computer, right? You're going to need a display, a keyboard, and a mouse. And I focused more so on the travel-centric piece of this when it comes to the products that I've chosen. And the display that I ended up going with is the new 15-inch espresso display with their new stand. And this is perfect for those on-the-go situations. This is perfect for you to set up in a WeWork, and it works as a single cable solution. So once you have your M4 Mac Mini plugged in, you just plug this display in via the USB-C cable that comes included, and then you're using this as your main display. And this 15-inch panel is a 1080p display, but the fact that it's only $299 is what makes it such a steal, because I think the stand alone they could have charged $100 for because of how well it works, the uniqueness, the magnetic nature of it. But then on top of that, the display is super well made. It's essentially a 15-inch like iMac display, just shrunken, right? It has the same kind of chin, but then equal bezels around the other three sides, which is awesome to see. It's ultra slim, so it's perfect for this kind of setup because you can just travel with it and put it in most bags that fit a 16-inch laptop. So this by Espresso display is my favorite go-to portable monitor. I'm going to recommend it over and over again because of the price point, what you get out of it, and just how easy it is to move around with it. And then for a keyboard, I wanted to keep it all very portable and very compact. So I have a foldable keyboard by a company called ProtoArc that I mentioned before. This is a perfect companion for the setup because, again, it is wireless, it charges via USB-C, you can connect up to 3 different devices, so if you do travel with your Mac Mini, your iPad, and even your iPhone, you can connect to all 3 of these devices at the same time and be able to type with just one keyboard. And the fact that it folds into itself to really be compact and that can slide into any of these pockets is something that's awesome for this travel setup. And then what I also like about this is that after you go through the initial connection process, the moment you open this thing up means it's going to turn on and automatically pair to the last device that it was paired to, which is going to be that Mac Mini. So having this as a keyboard on the go with the chiclet style keys is a no. Co-pilot, do I even need a jacket today?
Definitely. With temperatures dipping to 17 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, a jacket is a must. Stay warm out there.
Are you tired of not getting to draw on your debit card? Sick of not saving when you spend? Fed up with your debit card being stolen by raccoons? Then you might want to try a free Cash App card. Now, Cash App cards won't turn you into a raccoon whisperer, but they will get you instant discounts at your favorite stores, restaurants, and more. So you can choose your card and customize it, and there's no overdraft or hidden fees ever. Plus, it comes with a bunch of other stuff, like being able to use it everywhere Visa is accepted. So what are you waiting for? Get your Cash App card today.
Brainer for me. And then for the mouse, I'm going to stick to my tried and true Logitech Anywhere S2. You guys have heard me mention this mouse in the past over and over again because in my opinion, it is the highest quality mouse you can buy for the price of around $60 to $80 depending on when you see this. So if you guys do want a high quality mouse that isn't going to break the bank, it feels better than those cheap maybe $15, $20, $30 mice you get from Amazon, the Logitech Anywhere S3, because that's a new one, is going to be the way to go. That charges via USB-C, connects to 3 different devices, and it's just a pleasure to use day in and day out. So technically I could stop there because that's all you really need to get yourself set up on the go with this Mac Mini. You need the Mac Mini, the display, some sort of keyboard input, and then also some sort of mouse or trackpad input. But I wanted to add a few more accessories here to kind of help elevate it a little bit, especially if you're going maybe to a WeWork for 8 to 10 hours and you're going to be there for a long time. So first and foremost, I'm going to include an SSD in here because I like to work elevated a little bit, especially if you're going maybe to a WeWork for 8 to 10 hours and you're going to be there for a long time. So first and foremost, I'm going to include an SSD elevated a little bit, especially if you're going maybe to a WeWork for 8 to 10 hours and you're going to be there for a long time. So first and foremost, I'm going to include an SSD in here because I like to work off of SSDs, whether it is on my iPad or the Mac Mini, and I've been using the Lexar SSD, the SL500, for about 6 months now at this point, and it is my main SSD that I work off of every single day on my iPad. I have the 4TB version, but they also have a 1 and 2TB version. It has 2000 MBS read and write speed, so it is faster than something like a T7, and just as fast as the brand new T9 Shield by Samsung, which are pretty much interchangeable in terms of an SSD solution, depending on which one you want to go with. But I like the Lexar one because it is a lot slimmer than the T9, and it's been holding up tried and true, so overall, that's the one that I'm going to recommend for right now. And that one pretty much just lives plugged into either my Mac Mini or my iPad. And since this is a travel setup and we're going to be in these public places, for the most part you can't really be playing music or audio out loud, so you're going to have some sort of headphone. I'm always going to recommend the AirPods Pro when it comes to using other Apple products because it just works so well. It connects to all your devices, and right now I believe it's $170 for the AirPods Pro Gen 2, which is only $1 more expensive than the AirPods 4, so in my opinion it's a no-brainer to get the AirPods Pro if you're in the Apple ecosystem. But then if you want to pair up over-ear headphones, I'm going to recommend the Sonos Ace every single time because I like them better than the AirPods Max. They work just as well from a connectivity standpoint. The sound quality is amazing, and the awareness mode on these equal or rival the same transparency mode that you get with the AirPods Max. And these are $100 cheaper retail, and they might be even cheaper come Black Friday. So the Sonos Ace get my recommendation for the over-ear headphones that I would choose with this setup. And many of you said you'd figure out exactly what else is missing from this setup, so I'll give you about 1, 2, 3, and if you haven't guessed it yet, it's going to be a webcam, because of course, with the Mac Mini, there is no built-in FaceTime camera or webcam for you to be able to use, but my solution is actually very simple. Just use what you have around you. So what I have is my Moft tripod stand, which I bring with me pretty much everywhere I go, and then I plop up my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I use Continuity Cam when I do need to go into Zoom meetings or Google Meets meetings or go into a podcast through Riverside. So using that as my kind of standalone tripod, on-the-go tripod that is compact and folds down, combined with the Continuity Camera, is a super easy, seamless, and super high-quality solution because you do get that awesome 4K quality that you get with the rear cameras of your iPhone. And now Continuity Camera does work via Wi-Fi, but I do like to hardwire it in because it gives me a little bit more confidence that there isn't going to be any latency or any kind of breakage when it comes to the connection. So I do use my Raycon Magic Flex cable, which is very easy to use, and I plug that directly into the Mac Mini, and it does double as, of course, a wired-in charger when I need to charge my iPhone or my AirPods. And I also like to carry in this setup some sort of power brick just in case I needed to charge my auxiliary devices. So I do like to bring Nomad 65-watt power brick because it has 2 USB-C ports and an Apple Watch charger, so I can charge my Apple Watch if I do need to in this setup. And then the last thing I like to have with me here is to put an AirTag inside of this because I'm housing a lot of expensive products in here and I want to make sure I don't lose these things. So having an AirTag built in here and putting it into one of the compartments is something that I always have with me with this setup and with this backpack. So that is everything you need. Honestly, the only real things you need are going to be the Mac Mini, the display, the mouse, and then obviously the keyboard, and these other things are just there to optimize the experience that much more if needed. So let me know what you think. Is the Mac Mini a travel desktop solution? Like, would you use this as a travel computer when you need to? Or are you better off just buying yourself a MacBook Air if that's what you use? In my opinion, this is an awesome setup because it just shows you the versatility of what a small and compact form factor does. And then you did notice how fast this thing boots up, because technically every time you move from location to location, you have to unplug it and completely power down the Mac Mini. So it's very easy to start up, very easy to use, and it pretty much just loads up everything else that you had loaded up if you did have a prior session with your Mac Mini, which is something that you can only do when it comes to Apple Silicon, because it's built off of that 8-chip series that's in the iPhones, and everything in there is instantaneous. So being able to have pretty much an instantaneous desktop solution on the go is something that we haven't seen before. But that'll do it, everybody. Let me know in the comment down below. Like I mentioned, is this something you would do? Is this something that you are doing? Could this replace your laptop in those off chances or off situations where you need to bring this on the go, rather than have your laptop sit as a desktop solution? Because that's how I use my MacBook Air. It never left my desk, so I figured, let me get a Mac Mini if that's what it's going to be. But that'll do it, everybody. If you made it to the end, leave a little dolphin in the comments down below so I know you made it to the end. And if you want to watch more videos like this one, definitely check out one of these right here. And until next time, I'm Fernando, and I'm out of here, everybody. Peace. Also, if you want to find out how to get an AirTag for just $2, click that link down below. There's an article talking about how to do that, which is very easy. Peace.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
It's like a Christmas and these hoes are playing this shit.
Ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey. Did you know Robinhood has new crypto coins available? Robinhood offers one of the lowest costs to trade crypto on average. Buy, sell, and trade over 20 different assets 24/7. Trade crypto for as little as $1 on a fixed and automated schedule with recurring buys. Send and receive crypto with ease from your Robinhood account to other crypto wallets. It's simple, secure, and Robinhood will not charge you deposit or withdrawal fees. Robinhood even offers advanced crypto trading tools. Build trading strategies and manage your crypto with our new suite of features. Download the Robinhood app to get started.
I wonder if I get an M2 or M3 one, would that be significantly cheaper than the M4 one? I woke up fucking horrible today. Was congested, couldn't breathe, it was just stuffy. So I had a conversation with my peoples about shit that lasts all month, and it was like saying, hey, we found air conditioners on sale for like $200, $300, and it's the one it's the portable ones, so I'm going to get that since everything is A-okay. I got plenty of air purifiers yet. And so I'm not really tripping about, airflow or too much dust or anything like that. Crashing through the snow with the windows open sleigh. Laughing all the way. For real, need a haircut. I need to wash my hair and get a haircut. I feel so grimy. I feel so damn grimy right now. It's so ridiculous. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I feel hella grimy. Can you share your broadcast schedule with me on Discord? I enjoy your recent stream, but I couldn't find your schedule on your channel. I'm currently at work. My username. Okay. What's up? I'm broadcasted almost like 3 hours a day. I'll put up a schedule with a portfolio up sometime next week. I'm trying to broadcast on other platforms too as well. Because I'm not always on Kick, I'm not always on YouTube in here. I'm for sure not always on TikTok. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Shit. Hello.
Money. You gotta start helping mom and then up the top. You gotta get that thing empty in 35, 30, 45 days.
Why would happen?
You can't pay, you can't afford it no more. That's what's happening. You want to build it. Any money been made over there, Harlan?
Oh, okay.
You hear me? I'm tired of wasting money on something we ain't going nothing with. I just want to live now. All I'm going to do is live now. You know, all the storage you do, mom got, y'all don't have.
That's you guys. Stop trying to put me into that.
Anyway, we got to help your mom.
So where is this all gonna go?
I don't know, but got 45 not tired, you're going to put it on Vanity Street. And the other stuff y'all got here, I don't know what y'all can do with it.
Well, she should be asking you that. That's what I'm saying.
My dress is couch, I'm just going to go to the way for something. I'm still going to come get him, I think so good.
It's DDoS. Nobody's really playing through. I'm not saying nobody. Let me rephrase. Those big gigs like that, it's DDoS. They're not.
Yeah.
And just three. There's
Did you learn your lesson? Did you learn your lesson? Insane. I don't give a fuck what happens up in the courtroom no more. They said, we don't give a fuck about you. We don't give a fuck what's going on in the courtroom. We don't give a fuck about you. We don't give a fuck about what's going on in the courtroom. Fuck the courtroom. I was about to say, there's no way I'm sneezing out blood already. But that's just a tomato sauce. Tomato sauce I had yesterday. This shit was fire. Oh dear. Oh, my leg is tweaking out. It's an ability, huh? I don't say nothing. 32 followers. I meant viewers. I play Apex, but I'll wait on y'all. Y'all in the middle of the game, I'll wait. I gotta freshen up first. All right. Okay. I'm about to if I caught, would you pick it up? Almost nights on the I've been reminiscing, yeah. If I call, would you pick it up? I wonder. So, most of y'all probably already seen this, but I have this mat and it says Crown Royale. I want to put it on a piece of wood where it's like a mobile game mouse pad, you know, and this thing is not capable. The size comparison from this is not capable of doing that. So what I'm trying to do is kind of paste something on the back of it, probably tape it or hot glue it, because I have a hot glue. That's it. Reminiscing and thinking of if I call, would you pick it up? On most nights. This is one thing I was looking for too. So, I have an iPhone charger in here. It's just I don't know if it works for sure. So, yeah. Okay, never mind. I was about to say the prongs on this shit is fucked up. But anyways, I might have to buy another lightning adapter for this. On most nights, I've been reminiscing. That I always pick it up. On most nights, I've been reminiscing. If I call, would you pick it up? I don't want to break this adapter to my Wi-Fi router. That would be tragic. Yes, that works. Okay, so now I don't have to put this damn block up in this fucking wall. I'm gonna use that shit. And what was that? A little bit of shit. Wow. Look this and that.
Maybe head
That'd be a maybe this way. What the fuck? It didn't work the fucking other day. Damn, I might as well just go get another extension cord. Wow, this shit is bullshit. Wow. Yeah, this shit did not work the other day. Wow. Yeah, don't know how to fucking do shit. Fuck, where am I gonna put this shit? Yeah. None of these fuck ass outlets work. How the fuck? How the hell are you using this shit? of this shit works up in here. Wow. Are you telling me the whole time that this whole fucking laundry room does not work? I'm not even gonna argue about this shit. Not even gonna argue. Hello. Please be one. So you think that I should come all the way across town just to be on your channel? I'm okay. No, I'm okay. I'm working right now. Okay. So, what do I need to do about that? I can barely pay it. You don't pay me enough. You don't pay me enough, and I can't even get my car fixed yet. So, okay. So, with that being said, I might have to just turn off the electricity because this bill is already $200 too. I don't know. It is though. It says it. No, I don't. No. Well, I'm gonna have to use it. I mean, shoot, I need to do my classes like I told y'all. I'm not gonna sit around and just look lazy and depressed all in this house. I might as well just go then. Because, like, I'm trying to proceed with a class so I can get a new job, and it's just a whole cycle rerun, and I don't want that. I want a new job. I want to excel. I don't think you understand because I've been telling you this so many times. Well, I don't think so because the way that mom be telling me stuff about you is just opposite. And well, basically what I was just trying to say is that this white boy and those two other Mexicans that are asking to work needs to be working instead of me just stressing and stuff. What do you mean, where? They're over here. They just came from Texas. They're in California now. They're in Sacramento. That's you and me to work. Remember that night? All right, text it to you. You a job with us, but like I told him, I can barely. Like I told him, I can barely pay some workers. So I'm gonna give you his number to talk to him. He needs a lot of help all the time. He is always leaving. Give him a call. Please. I hope you understand. Yeah. Hello. Because mom is the only know who's calling you. It is not only about bills, it's about stuff that doesn't even have to have me in the middle of it. And I don't need to be in a conversation about it. Yeah, so this evidence, I mean, there's reasons why I talk about it. I mean, I don't even have to talk about it in the first place. But I have proof and evidence that's not only about bills. I don't care. I'm already paying $300 in the bill. That's the truth. Don't worry about that. All I'm just saying is that I'm already paying $300 in bills. This electricity bill is $200. And if it's going to keep on skyrocketing at peak hours, then I might as well just turn it off because I have my generator. So I can use that instead. Yeah, because I understand water and electricity and all that. I already have my own place. And like I told Victor, he's the one who skyrocketed that whole damn bill. And I'm not going to have that here and move this payment. I did this still. You can have your phone back. I'm trying to get you a new phone. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to go through this whole thing like how I was doing with Victor and my other roommates. I'm not doing that. I didn't say that. I just said, if it ever comes down to it, I'm turning off electricity because I already have my generators. I just do not hesitate about it. I just don't want to pay an extra $200 and an extra $100. I'm already paying $200 right now. That's just the truth. Truth be told. So I'm doing electricity, and if it becomes peak hours again, it's going to be another $60. I'm paying Wi-Fi right now because I need it for my classes. My class is 50, going on 60. I'm paying my own mobile Wi-Fi. It is 60. I need my class done. I'm already having a deadline in 8 days. I do not have my car operating. I don't even know how much is that part. You understand? I'm not lying to you. No, I mean, you don't. And I'm just going to turn off the electricity and put my generators on. I'm not going to suffer out there. It's a deadline, just like a bill's a deadline, past due, it's a deadline. I'm not going to go out and pay $200 a night for a room. No, I'm saying that because I'm not going to suffer through it. I'm not even going to go through that. I'm already having problems with electricity. I would rather just stay in my car. I'm not. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's on the paper. Yes. Yeah, true. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to call them now and just say like I'm just turning it off. You know. Yeah, exactly why I did it. And I did that for my car too because it's an hour away from that shop. That's why I did the things I did. That was the reason why. I was actually doing pretty good. Yeah, I was. Yeah, now I'm not. I'm just gonna have to do what I gotta do. Let me call him real quick. That's what I just said. Well, I don't have 600. I'm just telling you that. I already told you that. I don't have $600. I only have 100 on me. I have to pay Wi-Fi. I have to pay my class. If you want to take all my little change, so do it. But I'm not gonna have past my deadline. I'm not gonna be suffering in this house. I'm not doing that. That's the reason why I already signed up for the class like 4 months ago. And I didn't even know that all this bull was going to happen. I hope so, because I've been thinking a lot. So I gave that white boy your number. There was this Mexican dude that asked about his job yesterday. He was saying blah, 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 this and that. The dude from Texas, he's a white dude, he was asking for about 16 an hour. I said, no, I'm not doing all that. So I told him probably 12. So I don't know how you feel about that, but I don't know. Shoot, that was the thing. You guys don't communicate with me. I did not know about that shop closing down until a few days ago. I can barely even wash my clothes. I'm not even gonna wash my clothes at this point. Because too much stuff is going on. I need to stay focused. I cannot, I'm missing my deadlines. That's the thing. Is that not important? Is that not important? Well, what do you mean? So what is a future? How, that's my future. That's my future. That's the thing, you guys don't tell me nothing. And you're over here talking, wait, please wait. Because you think that I'm talking about insignificantly just about bills. You think that I'm trying to avoid you and mom just because of bills. Little do you guys know that I'm recorded for the fact that I'm getting called about unnecessary stuff that's going on. And that does not pertain to me. I don't care about bills. I'm trying to make some money. The call log is right here. I'm not lying. I'm just saying what has to be told. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying what's on paper. I'm saying what's on the log. If it's on the log, if it's on paper, that's what I saw. That's what I heard. So I'm just not going to go any more further with that conversation. I know. You tell her that. I'm still going to keep on doing what I got to do. Stop connecting me with that. I'm telling you, I do not care. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. Because it's ridiculous. I just need to finish my class. It's like you guys don't even want somebody to get a new job. That's what it seems like. Well, I can't tell from all the other past stuff that's been going on. Yeah, he's gonna be calling you, so I don't know if you want some help or what. Bullshit. You want this generator on top of this truck? This generator that says Predator on top of it. Because I'm just asking. For what? Okay, where's the other one? You know, the other ones that was here when we first came here, I saw them under that shed. Okay, what's the other stuff? The compressor, the generator those over there. So is it working or not? Are you sure? I will take it. I will take it. because, like I said, I'm not going through this stressful stuff. I expected, huh? I don't know, but I'm not going through all this. I do another one. I'm going to let it see how I'm going to get. I need that compression that was under there, and I need that other generator that was under there, so I can run my electricity through there and get done with my battery. I just said I wanted. Okay, I thought you were. I know I saw it when you were on the side. Yeah, I told him to call you too. I just sent you his number. He's willing to work for $12 an hour. I don't know if that's what you want or I don't know. Or something. 430. Yeah, so I told him to call you. I'm giving him a call right now. I don't know if that's what you want, but he said he's willing to work for 10, 12. He just came from Texas. He's trying to work, trying to do something. What do you mean you're trying to do it? You just said you needed some help, didn't you? Well, I'm thinking realistically, kind of like, I don't know. I mean, it's just like, you said you need help. It's just like, I got people that want to help.
I don't mind. I'm not telling them not to. But I want to make sure you got somewhere to work to.
That's why I said when I was at the other house, you guys need to leave me alone sometimes so I can get on. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to, I don't know what you guys are thinking about me trying to avoid bills, but like, that's crazy. But like this dude, like I talked to him for like 2 days, he don't even want work every day. He don't mind. It's just, I don't know. Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah, well, I'll give him a call. Yeah, and do that. Okay, you know, I'm still all of them. Because he's been going to this phone up for about 6 days. Yeah, I will do that. Really get shit done over here. We over here fucking around too much. Never in my life that shit was bullshit. You know what this shit is, man? This shit's fucking retarded. Back it up again. Fuck, bro. Yeah, fuck man. She's just stupid as fuck. That being said, I will gladly wait. I don't feel like falling under a damn you fucking do the work. Is that why you have the job? Is that the reason why you do it? Dumbass. Is that the reason why you do it? Shit. Just pray that not in there. So much. What works the vehicle? Would you like to rent? I did a parcel with this mail. Where's that on my pitch now? I do that because I did. I can't. Roger.